Welcome to Shadow Archives. In 1958, a classified study was commissioned by the U.S. Air Force with one extraordinary goal, and it was buried for over 40 years. To understand why this project existed, we need to go back to October 1957. The Soviet Union has just launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite ever put into orbit, and America is terrified, not just surprised, genuinely terrified. The Soviets had beaten America to space. If they could launch a satellite, they could launch a missile. And if they could launch a missile, they could deliver a nuclear warhead to any city in the United States. The space race was not just about science. It was about survival. And so, in 1958, a highly classified study was commissioned by the U.S. Air Force. Its official name, the Study of Lunar Research Flights. Its unofficial name, the one that stuck in internal communications, Project A119, and its goal was extraordinary. They wanted to detonate a nuclear bomb on the surface of the moon. The project was led by physicist Leonard Rieffel at the Illinois Institute of Technology. But among the team of 10 scientists recruited for the study was a name that would later become one of the most famous in the history of science. A 24-year-old graduate student named Carl Sagan. Sagan was not there to prevent it. He was there to calculate it. The plan was technically specific. An intercontinental ballistic missile would carry a nuclear device, roughly the size of the bomb dropped on Hiroshima, to the surface of the moon. The detonation would occur on the lunar terminator, the line between light and shadow, so the explosion would be visible from Earth. The goal was not military, at least not directly. The goal was psychological. America needed to show the world, and especially the Soviet Union, that it was not losing the space race, that it still had the power to reach the moon first. Why the moon? Because the moon belongs to everyone. A nuclear explosion visible from Earth with the naked eye would send a message that no press conference could match. America was here. America was powerful. America was watching. They had the scientists, they had the missiles, they had the plan, and then they stopped. Project A119 was canceled before it ever left the planning stage, and the reason was not technical. The scientists believed the bomb would work. The missiles were capable. The reason was fear, but not fear of failure. Fear of what success might mean. If a nuclear bomb detonated on the moon and something went wrong, if the trajectory failed, if the missile broke apart, if radioactive debris fell back to Earth, the consequences would be catastrophic and entirely America's fault. The optics of failure were too dangerous to risk. There was also the question of Carl Sagan. As part of his application for a fellowship, Sagan had mentioned details of the classified project to people who did not have clearance. He had, unknowingly, already leaked it. The secret was already cracking. The project remained classified for decades. It was not until the year 2000 that its existence was made public, revealed by journalist Keith Davidson in a biography of Carl Sagan. Rieffel confirmed it shortly after, and the world finally learned what America had almost done. What does Project A119 tell us about the Cold War? It tells us that the competition between superpowers had reached a point where even the moon was not sacred. Everything was a battlefield, even the sky above it. Carl Sagan spent the rest of his life trying to protect the cosmos from exactly this kind of thinking. He became the loudest voice for a peaceful exploration of space, perhaps because he knew, better than anyone, how close we had come to doing the opposite. If the U.S. had actually detonated this bomb, do you think they would have won the space race? Leave your answer in the comments. Subscribe and unlock the archives. New story every week. I will see you in the next one.